I met a gypsy.
With the SMX, with the money that got paid out, like, how do you feel about the bigger paychecks, the more money coming in? Like,
here's the best part. Yes, Jet winning $1 million is cool, and Deegan winning $500,000 is cool. Here's what sucks about that. That's the money these guys have been making the whole time. No one was able to say it. That's what the Supercross Championship pays as a bonus. Top secret.
Yeah,
Actually, I believe it's a little more than that. I think it's 1.2, 1.4. Yeah. So Chase Sexton also won $1 million plus this year. It just wasn't talked about.
Yeah.
So it's so dumb that it took this to get that word out.
So what?
Yeah.
Why is that being such a big secret? Because anytime I talk about it, people that is a comment that happens a lot. Is people saying like, why is it top secret? And I can see both sides of it.
Yep.
To where people don't know how much money I make off this. Like, should I tell them?
Yeah.
No.
The only reason it's public in any other sport is the unions forced that to happen.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
Okay.
As they unionized, the agent said, man, if I knew what every player was making, I could make more money from my guy. Because I could be like, my guy has better stats than the guy making 30 mil. So pay my guy 32. It's all out in the open.
Yep.
That's the only reason those sports have it. I don't think we know. MotoGP, we don't know. F1,
no.
But kind of.
We kind of do in
F1. But it's not.
So I know stuff in F1, and I know that a lot of times that they leak shit, it's pretty close.
Right. So when you're hearing that, that's pretty close.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think that.
Yep.
I think that. Yeah, the leak shit in other sports goes fairly close, but in us, it's just secret squirrels.
No.
But ethically.
Yeah.
Because we're not there, right? So we're not
now.
Right now, you don't know what Jet sign-on is. You don't know. I mean, everyone, the rough bonuses, I think people know. But it's like, it's not disclosed. So the rabbit is still in the cage. It's like.
Definitely.
So do we, ethically, is it good? Should all sports be like that? Or is it better is it for the greater good? To let people know what these guys make.
The salary thing, I would say yes, but I'm willing to, if they don't want to do that, that's fine. These bonuses, I think that's so cool to know that they're battling.
They should be it should be said on the broadcast.
They are battling for this. Like Tomac, you think it was heartbreaking that he lost the title. He also lost $1 million freaking dollars. He lost way more than $1 million when that happened. It makes it and Sexton just gained. And we know that Cooper Webb probably wasn't happy with his team or his motorcycle, but he crashed out of that title, and he could have, should have won, right? Yeah. If he doesn't go down, he also probably beats Sexton. So I remember talking to Webb at Pala. I'm like, hey, what was your reaction when you found out what happened? And he's like, I put my fist through a wall. Okay, yeah, he maybe wasn't even liking his bike or his team, but he damn still wanted the $1 million. So whether they liked each other or not, he was still going to give you everything he had. That is awesome.
$1 million, and KTM wanted that title. And
totally.
You bet your ass they would have made it work.
They were trying as hard as they could, whether they liked each other or not. I want the $1 million and you want that title, so let's go. That is awesome.
Yeah.
So the fact that we don't talk about that. So here's what I think. It's almost like the point you made before. I think the only reason why is because they just didn't used to, and no one even knows why we started doing it that way. Yeah. And I truly believe that if I start saying on Supercross broadcast this year, we don't know the exact figures, but it's well understood in this industry that the bonus to winning this title is over 7 figures, in the 7-figure range.
Yeah.
No one's going to text me and say, you're fired.
Yeah.
No, Lars is not going to text me and say, how dare you?
Yeah.
No.
But
salaries, I'm not sure. We don't need. If we start telling these $1 million bonuses, we're good enough. That's plenty of info.
Yeah. But even so this is the thing. It goes back to my friend in Dubai.
Yeah.
He was like, holy fuck, how old is he? He bought a Cullinan.
Yeah.
Like, that's so dope.
Yeah.
That, for better or worse,
yeah, you
could argue that society has failed to the point where that's cool. But it's like,
was it ever not?
But everyone, this is the simplest way to put it, right? How boring is it to watch a dude standing 3 foot away from a cup in the ground hit a really small white ball with a metal stick?
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
That's golf.
That is true.
That shit's lame.
Yep.
But there's a caveat. If that 3 foot putt of the white ball going into a cup in the hole of the ground, hitting it with a metal stick is worth $7,500,000
changes his life.
I'm fucking interested.
Yes.
Because I can relate. I don't have to play golf.
Yeah.
I can relate to the feeling or like the imagined feeling of standing over something that's easy, something that I should be able to do. But when you add in that layer, that changes everything. And it's very, very relatable. So I think while in the same way that I would feel a bit weird if everyone knew at the end of every month how much money I got paid and then they judged what I was doing with my money and like, it's kind of weird. Yeah. And I get that.
Yep.
But it's like in the professional sporting realm, it's like it actually adds to the product. I don't think anyone would watch this and be like, oh, he makes how much money? That doesn't make them enjoy watching the podcast anymore.
Because this isn't about your emotional highs and lows. They're not tuning in to see you either be thrilled that you won the title like Sexton or you're heartbroken. That's not the point.
Yes.
So,
but in sport, there's this emotional connection and this like voyeuristic of if it was me, could I handle the pressure or even being able to relate to the pressure, you know? Yeah. So I think that's my like ethical philosophy around it because like the average person, it's just not that cool to know exactly how much someone makes, but
we don't have to.
But it's like I can see how in this context as a professional sport, a sport we're all trying to grow, it's like, you know, saying, hey, this pass is for $55,000. Like that was a $55,000 pass. It's not like it has to be the whole broadcast, but it's like if you're in a bar at Dallas Fort Worth Airport and Supercross is on and you hear that, you know, in the same way that when my buddy saw Jet with a Rolls Royce, he's like, dude, I didn't know that it was that big a deal.
Yeah.
You know?
So I could not come up with an example because I didn't want to pretend that I know of things they're thinking about.
You just
because I don't.
It's fine.
Yeah. Everyone no, I really, I'm not of those. Dude, I wish I had like, I heard they're working on this, but I don't know any. That is a perfect example. So you've now stumbled on the perfect example. I would not be surprised. Now that they have clear communication, they could be like, hey, teams, you know what would really help our broadcast? You guys are spending ridiculous money.
Yeah.
Can we just say it? Can't we? Makes you look like heroes. You're getting bashed on all the time for abusing these poor riders.
Yeah.
And the manufacturer's probably like, abusing? We're paying them millions. We're rewarding them. And if they need a part, we ship it next day from California to Florida. We're doing everything we can.
Yeah.
So now, I would not be surprised in those meetings. They're like, can you do us a favor? It would really make our broadcast better if we could just say the Supercross bonus is $1.2 million. Can you please? Oh, yeah, sure. Do it.
We're excited to announce the launch of our new membership site, gypsytales.com. packed with exclusive content and perks that you won't find anywhere else. This is your chance to become a part of the Gypsy Gang. And as a special bonus, if you sign up to an annual membership, you'll be entered into the draw to win our custom-built TC125 Gypsy Gang.